Great Wall of China was built because they thought, oh, that's the ultimate defense. Then motherfuckers started blowing shit up. But gunpowder came out. Them guys were thinking they were on the absolute pinnacle of society, man. But then they fell.
They even show you that in that movie, The Great Wall.
Oh, is
Matt Damon and that.
Oh, that one is. I didn't even watch that one. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
that's because that's. Hey, the thing is that's walls. You had in like the medieval times, it was primarily like catapults and trebuchets, which were used to smash down walls. But then they were very technical, and there was a lot of parts that could go right. When you're asking just shoot a big ass explosive and blow up the wall, then suddenly walls aren't as effective. But you know, that time only went on so far. Naval warfare, all these different kinds of things. Now it's nukes. And the thing with nukes is that's the final frontier. Because that's basically the Lord. One thing, and that's what Esau even understands. Once them nukes fly, it's done. Because that's not, it's going to be a level of destruction where you can't just casually just be like, okay. It's not like with fucking, let's say Libya, where you just airstrike a blood clot out of there. Then okay, you just go in and put some oil pipelines. When them nukes drop, there's going to be a level, and I'm never before seen level of destruction.
Yeah. Not to mention the fallout.
Yeah, that
radioactive
which makes it difficult. And you've got the example of Chernobyl as well.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, which I personally, I work with someone who grew up a town away, bro. And she's
3 arms out,
bro.
She's just like, she's got washing plates and no arms.
I think she said a part of her brain don't work from young, because her father was a scientist for the army. So when she was a kid, her father used to make a shot of wine every day. I think she suffers from leukemia, partially blind, and she lives a town away, bro.
Yeah.
She's jacked up, man.
Wow. It's people.
Talk to her, she sounds like a robot. Yes, very thank you. Because she's fucked from Chernobyl, and she was a town away.
And that's not And the thing is it's like with fallout, wind carries it.
Yep.
So it's like when America gets nuked, then what is it? I'm thinking Russia across the pond is going to be getting fucked. The jet streams, all them wind channels. It's going to be carrying around the globe. Definitely.
This is Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Yeah, so Jake loves that simplicity. They're the simple ones. That's why they don't want to think about, what's actually going on out there? Why is it that blacks are just so fucked up? They don't want to think about that. They're just thinking, I just get money, man. They're trying to live good. They ain't even living. They just want to appear to live good, man. Man's gonna rent a Ferrari. He's gonna work 3 months. That one night I'll rent the Ferrari, get the Rollie, and then she's like, yeah, fam, I'm doing this. From his mum's basement, man.
From the music video,
Yeah, he's in a music video. The electricity cuts out halfway through. He's like, yeah, that's what we wanted, fam. Atmosphere and that, fam.
It says, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Yeah, fools hate knowledge. That's why it's like, the thing is there's no, what the hell's the word? There's no, you're not going to get off scot-free if you ask them to come up and try and drink some of this good juice, man. Because if you despise knowledge, if you ain't willing to, if you ain't got an unction to learn, then it's on you. Because the thing is the knowledge is out there. It ain't too hard to find. Yeah, usually walking down the street, you bump into some brothers. You be browsing YouTube randomly, man. Everyone found the word somehow. You ever bumped into a brother? You might have stumbled on the video, just like, yo, what's this? Then that crusty cracked bone had like one drop of water, and it was just like a man in the desert getting that first drop of water. And from there, you just lubricated yourself, moisturized.
This is Isaiah chapter 55:1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah.
Even the man that have no money is on the buy and eat. Because that videos is on that YouTube. You ain't gonna pay money to get YouTube, man. You You go on your phone, you can access it. You can access that shit on your PS4. You know, that YouTube is easily accessible.
And he says, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
All them good tidbits. You're getting basically the keys to the universe right here.
Our side just says, freely give as you have received it. Freely give. They're charging 150 for a breakdown.
Yes, you're going off. The breakdown you got for free.
Yeah, that's
Someone else
ridiculous.
broke it down for you. Man. That's called a nigger. We'll go back to Proverbs and we can find out these men that are doing these acts. They're described in meticulous detail.
This is Proverbs 1 and 23. It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the Lord's going to pour in the spirit upon these people. And the thing is that's what's happening. We're in that time, man, where it's like the spirit's coming on these young men. This is what the young women dreams, have visions. All these, the spirit's pouring out, and everything's basically coming against and condemning this man, the so-called white man, this Edomite, who's in rulership. The spirit's coming against him.
Yeah, everything's coming against him now, isn't it? He's done, man. He's finished.
Verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Yeah, the Lord stretched out his hand, and he's done that by way of his prophets. He's basically this word's been going out there, and that's an invitation. If you hear this and then you fan your hand, or you see man on the road and you just walk up, what's them man doing? Like, man's dead, bruv. All that, if you're doing all that, then that's basically you turn down the invitation. And the thing is you go through the scriptures, there's only a set elect that are basically going to come to this thing anyway. So it's not for everyone. That's why it's a thing where if you see people that move on, that aren't about this, excellent, magnificent. That's exactly what we require. Because the Lord's basically got where there's going to be a myriad men that are going to hear this thing and go completely against it. But then there's also going to be men that will take it.
Just to make one point as well. Just as an example, if you're in like deep waters, you can't swim well, and someone throws you like a raft or a rope, you're not going to just like throw the raft or the rope, away. You're going to hold on to it. But that's basically what they're doing, rejecting this knowledge.
Yeah. Well, because they're ignorant as well, they don't even realize they're drowning.
They can't see the danger that they're in.
Yeah, they're dark.
The impending doom.
Yeah.
The scripture says the congregation of the dead,
But
so
the-
as soon as the dead man floating.
Well, they're blind also. They don't see it.
Blind, dead,
Yeah. The scripture says what? Seeing that they may see, but perceive not, and hearing that they may hear. Because that's like that guy in the fire. Yo! Like, you're shouting outside his window because you're his neighbor. You're throwing rocks. Just,
You can't perceive.
yeah, his feet are getting hot. You don't feel it. Can't perceive that.
Like the frog in boiling water, isn't it?
Yep.
And he says, but ye have set at naught at all my counsel, and with none of my reproof.
Yeah. So basically, the thing is that's another thing. Some jakes will sit and listen to this, then they're gonna have a problem with what they're hearing. You can be telling them like, look, man, these so-called white people are going to slavery. Then all of a sudden, everyone's got a problem. Like, oh no, but why the good white man has to go to slavery? Nigga, what the hell are you worrying about that for? Your ass is in slavery right now. You should be thinking about getting some salvation for yourself, making sure you don't get fucking annihilated. But that's the state they're in.
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Yeah, the Lord's gonna laugh at your calamity. Because this is the thing where it's like, if you're not with us, you're against us. And it's been proven a lot of these jakes are against us. The vast majority of these jakes are against us, and they're against the Lord. So then they're gonna have to be ended, man. What we're building up is the house of David, man. The house of David. You don't have gremlins up in the house of David, man. When the house of David was in force, that was all the tribes were together, moving as a unit, basically doing what needs to get done, man. Executing the will of the Heavenly Father. that's our chief express purpose on the earth, man. To carry out the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So then we need to be in unison as one. Because right now you got one guy saying, you know, like, well, you know, but it's like, yeah, you know, we're Hebrews, you know, yeah, but Esau's gonna be in the, you know, he's just gonna be a servant, you know, he's just gonna get punished a bit. You know, he's just gonna, he ain't getting annihilated. He's just, you know, he's still gonna be around, you know. Man talking wet, talking BS. Your people saying the Gada, you know, the northern kingdom saying, oh no wait, them guys are Moabites. Them guys, you know, them guys are Japhites. They got guys trying to say Esau's Japhet. So you can have the so-called white man as Japhet, you know, in the kingdom, red as all hell, but he's Japhet. Give me a break, man.
Yeah, they'd rather give that fate to some other nation. Man.
Yeah, so you just gonna have
someone's in my base. It's not them. They're Japhites, man.
Some Polynesians just getting roasted in a pit.
Yeah, they're the Edomites.
You know, them guys ain't. All they've done is been conquered by Esau, man. Them niggas was. But now that you know, they're Esau. They need to be annihilated. This is, you know, these are the things. That's why it's like all that confusion. That needs to. That's not going to exist. One man on the chariots is going to be in the court. They're going to be, if anyone who's out teaching mess, hey, when that time of tribulation comes, it's going to become evident who the Lord's with and who the Lord's against.
Yep. And it says, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you.
Hey, Jake's through, man.
You know, it's going to come as a what? And the thing is if you even watch, you got guys called these insane pricks called what are they called? Not tornado chasers.
Storm chasers.
Storm chasers. That's the one. Storm chasers. These guys that run around following. You see them pass the destruction that these whirlwinds leave. That shit's deadly. You see in the desert a sandstorm. That shit will bury a town.
Yeah.
So these are the forces, and that's the force that's coming against you, man. And that's why it's like, it's going to be a beautiful thing. That's why it's like, we're just here talking, but the Lord's actually going to take action. Who the fuck, even if none of the men you see on any video does anything, the acts that are going to be performed, the valiant acts of the angels and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to have coming upon the earth, those are going to be spectacular alone. Those alone are going to be terrible to behold, man. Them nuclear missiles, man. Watching the nukes fall, you're gonna be seeing that, man. Imagine you're in America, you ain't even know that, bro. The nuke's actually airborne. You just got like in Hawaii when like a year and a half ago when they had that warning, that false warning that went out and said you're under imminent attack within 20 minutes or something. It's gonna be hit. Look, get to cover. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. You know, this is not a drill. Return, find the cover, blah blah. Then people just, oh my God! And there's men, he's gonna have faith. Even then, you're still gonna be scared. It says in the scriptures.
Yeah.
You can see them nukes coming. You be like, oh shit!
The scripture says the remnant were frightened.
Yeah. You know, might as well grab it. What'd you call it? Is that apocrypha? The remnant were frightened.
I believe so.
I think it's like what? Second Ezra.
Revelation. Yep. Revelation 11 and 13. And the same hour there was a great earthquake.
Same hour.
And the 10th part of the
Yeah,
city.
that's great. And the thing is, you had an earthquake the other day. Was it yesterday? The fourth. You know, God bless America. I'm saying God bless America because everyone at work, bro. That shit was hilarious. I was like, God bless America with death. That's that was the unheard part, man. I whispered to myself, actually in the dark. God bless America with death. So it's like America, you know, that's and it did get blessed. But that earthquake's gonna be light. It was what I think like less than a minute.
Couple minutes, bro.
Less than a minute. But hey, this earthquake's gonna be because nuclear missiles are gonna be touching down. It's gonna be on a never before seen scale. No, you can get the earthquake
I said 24.
gone.
And it says, yep. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, And the
it's gonna be dying. Ain't gonna be no 7,000. It's gonna be a complete amount of deaths. Because the thing is the level of deaths is gonna be on a scale where you're gonna have to actually you're gonna be like, yo, how you gonna Jerusalem? You're gonna be looking at that. It's gonna be mountains of corpses, irradiated corpses. You're gonna be like, yo, I'm actually going to the palace. Like, yo, what's that? We're like, you're gonna crack. Get the bodies out of there. Get the fucking bodies out of there. Esau the new nigga. I'll be like, look at them fucking.
Yep, that's right.
That man's gonna be the most. My God.
And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven.
Yeah, the remnant were frightened, man. Because they were just like, yo, that's going to be a mass scale. The thing is these events have not been seen, man. Just like with Sodom and Gomorrah receiving that nuclear hail. That was, hey, man, Lot didn't even turn around. You had to just keep moving, man. Lot's wife, she was just like, oh my God. Where? I'm like, what's going on? But it's, and then, you know, some fat block of salt just there. So, hey, that must be the terror to behold. And it's, hey, America's gonna be worse. Look at the fucking size, the mass of America. You can fit fucking Africa and something. There was like, you can fit like 1.5 continents in it or something. Absurd. That's gonna be a mass scale of destruction needed to bring that land, you know, to bring it down. And it's gonna be global, and that earthquake's gonna be terrible.
That's why the scripture says in Revelations 14, the smoke ascendeth up, basically for like a prolonged time. For those that take the
it's to be the new example, man. You know, Sodom and Gomorrah was once that example of wickedness and you know, nastiness in the world. But this is going to be America's turn, man. It's going to be there as a monument to tell others, man, what happens to the wicked, man. You know? So they fear the Lord.
There's going to be a new high holy day. You know?
That's right.
Commemorating that destruction of
the commemoration.
The whore, you know? The great whore that rideth upon the beast. You know, which is basically America, man. You know? America's the whore, you know? So alluring, so attractive, which we went into last week.
Everyone loves that.
American dream is you know?
Yeah, the American dream is actually something that's like, that's an institute. That's a legendary thing that's been used over globally. In fucking Pakistan, they're talking about the American dream, chasing that American dream. You know, a house, a white picket fence, a car, a dog, a son and a daughter, and a wife to peck you on the cheek when you walk, you know, and adjust your tie. All that, you know.
Got the business suit with a briefcase to work, apple pie on the table. You know?
You got all that's you know, custom. It's at an end, man. Where them thingies at, man? Fucking American dream, man. When you get the American dream, you do. Back in the 60s, you were fucking all them secretaries. Now it's like, you know, you touch their leg, and it's like, I'm sorry. He tried to rape me.
Sounds like hell.
In jail.
Not even the court system.
The court system.
Fighting a case.
Wow, disgusting. Because of you were in a position how you abuse your authority.
You were being a man.
You were being a man. You filthy, no greater crime.
But you let it happen. You could have said no.
Yeah. Well,
you thought I gained advantage.
I was scared. He could have had me fired. I just, you know, I sucked his cock for 3 minutes.
Hey, but how long has it been workers' rights for? You can't just buy, you know, unfair dismissal. You can't do that. You can't just get fired. comes up in the thing. Oh yeah, he fired me because I wouldn't rub his fucking dick.
Shithead, man.
You know what I mean? Then that man will get sacked, wouldn't he? Surely.
Yeah, no, for real.
You let it happen because you wanted it. You wanted that promo, man.
She didn't let me bust in her mouth, man. I couldn't promote.
Slide it to the top.
She's moving to a different department. So she learns to deep throat that shit.
Now I got my own office.
Oh God.
This is second Esdras.
Extra reclining seat, man. God, no.
Second Esdras 13 and 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid.
Yeah, all these, you know, these armies and militaries are going to come together to try and come against Yahushua. They're going to be sore afraid. Because the thing is Esau, you know,
right.
the elites of Esau, you know, the upper branches in the military, these guys know that there's a threat that's going to come from so-called outer space. Fuck, Ronald Reagan.
Like extinction level event, man.
Yeah.
And it says,
And the thing is that's what everyone says, you know, if an extinction level, the only thing that can bring everyone together is an extinction level of, man, fucking Independence Day in the movie is that. Extinction level event is the only way to bring everyone together. But the thing is that's false. Because everyone comes to, well, just because you come together, I don't mean extinction level event ain't gonna happen, nigga.
it says, together to subdue him was sore afraid and yet durst fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
Yeah.
But only
What happened?
But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath.
That legendary vaporizing ray.
You know?
That destruction. Done.
And out of his
Jesus, man.
and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Sparks. That, you know, level of destruction is this is upon military force.
Alright.
It's gonna be obliterated, man. It's gonna be like, you know, when Saitama did that serious punch, and you've seen the clouds parting. Just, you know, Boros, he was a geezer.
Alright.
Boros was a geezer. You know, he held it together for a little bit afterwards, even though he's disintegrated. These guys ain't no Boros, man.
Yeah.
So flashes, I'm gonna say how
Serious
Yeah,
punch.
yeah.
Yeah, don't hide it.
God.
And
We
they
have to envision it as well, man.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Them lasers, you know?
Yeah, just laying.
Fighter jets. Mayday, you know?
Yeah, just like Independence Day, they showed them green lasers coming out.
Yeah. Got, you know, the guy ejecting from the pod.
Yeah.
With a parachute.
Enough ejections gonna be going on, man. There's gonna be tracking lasers.
and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived.
Well, hold on. So it said burn up everyone, and then you couldn't even see no one there. Afterwards, it was just scorched earth. All you see is some black soil, man. Crust, like after volcanoes annihilated the land, just destruction. Molten corpses, guys.
So that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
So you feel that fear, man. You see that level of destruction, you're gonna feel that fear. And that's the thing is, Esau ain't gonna get to feel he's gonna feel the fear beforehand. He's not even gonna see any Edomite that's there afterwards. He's gonna shit out his entire guts, man. His entire lower intestine is just gonna come out his ass. It's gonna be so legendary. I'll leave it there, you know. Shalom, Yahushim, Yahshua,
Sure, man. Yabba Shan Shabakata. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.
One.
This one.